Spirituality and nature. Why being in harmony with nature means returning to yourself. In a world overflowing with noise, technology, and endless stimulation, humanity has slowly drifted away from its natural roots. Yet deep within, there remains a quiet longing, a whisper that says, "Go back to nature." Because to be in harmony with nature is not simply to admire its beauty, it is to rediscover the essence of who we truly are. When we reconnect with nature, we return to the original rhythm of life, where body, mind, and spirit flow together in peace. Spirituality is not about escaping life, but embracing it deeply. Nature is the most profound teacher of this truth. Every tree that grows silently, every river that keeps flowing, every bird that sings at dawn, they all embody presence and balance. When you walk through a forest or stand before the vast ocean, something inside you quiets down. You no longer feel the need to control or possess. You simply are. And in that stillness, your true self begins to awaken. Nature mirrors the spiritual journey. The cycle of seasons, birth, growth, decay, and renewal reflects our own inner transformations. Just as trees shed leaves to prepare for new life, we too must let go of what no longer serves us. Watching a sunrise reminds us that every day is a chance to begin again. The more we observe nature's wisdom, the more we understand our own impermanence and the freedom that comes with accepting it. A powerful example is the experience many people describe when spending time in wild landscapes. Standing on a mountain peak or listening to waves crash upon the shore, one often feels both small and infinite at the same time. The ego, that restless voice of comparison and ambition, falls silent. What remains is pure awareness, a sense of unity with everything around. This feeling isn't fantasy. It is the spiritual truth that we are not separate from nature. We are part of it. Even science supports this spiritual connection. Studies show that spending time in nature reduces stress, improves focus, and increases feelings of happiness and gratitude. But beyond biology, something deeper happens. Our sense of identity shifts. We stop defining ourselves by achievements or possessions and begin to see life as a shared expression of energy. A person who tends a garden, walks barefoot on the grass, or watches stars at night is engaging in silent meditation, a communion with the sacred fabric of existence. Consider the example of a busy professional who spends weekends hiking in the mountains. During the week, surrounded by screens and deadlines, they feel fragmented and anxious. Yet in nature, they feel whole again. The trees don't ask for performance, the sky doesn't judge success. The simplicity of the earth brings them back to what truly matters: breathing, feeling, and being present. That reconnection is not a luxury, it's a return home. Nature also teaches humility and compassion. When we observe how every part of an ecosystem depends on another, bees pollinating flowers, rain nourishing soil, sunlight giving life, we realize how interconnected everything is. This awareness cultivates gratitude and responsibility. To protect nature is to protect ourselves, because our spiritual and physical survival are one and the same. When we are in harmony with nature, our inner turbulence softens. The mind, once cluttered by worries, becomes clear. The heart opens naturally, and a quiet joy arises, not from external pleasure, but from alignment with life itself. In this harmony, spirituality is no longer an abstract idea. It becomes a lived experience. To return to nature is therefore to return to yourself, to the part of you that is unconditioned, pure, and alive. The forest, the ocean, the sky are not outside of you. They are reflections of your inner landscape. When you breathe deeply under the trees or listen to rainfall, you are, in truth, listening to your own soul.